Hey, what is up guys, TotalWarKS here. As we know, modding tools has been released not so long ago. There has already been some big projects going on. So today's video, I'll be showing you guys the top 5 upcoming total conversion mods in Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Keep in mind the list is by alphabetical order. Starting off with number 1, 1066 Anno Domini. This mod will portray the 11th century Europe, the High Middle Ages, which is also the beginning of the Norman conquest, and will end with the First Crusade 30 years later. This reminds me of the Viking Conquest DLC in Warband and can only be more epic in Bannerlord. There are 4 factions that have been worked on so far: the Welsh, Norwegians, Anglo-Saxons, and the Normans. Each have their own unique characteristics with different type of equipment, weapon type, and shield type, etc. Moving on to number 2, Bannerlord, or In Way of the Sword, the spiritual successor of Genkokuju, a mod for Warband. This is one that I'm personally quite excited for. I mean, who doesn't love some good samurai gameplay, right? This mod is set in feudal Japan during the Sengoku Judai, which is known as the Age of Warring States, a period of Japanese history of non-stop civil war between the years 1467 to 1615. The start date of this mod will actually be at 1594, around 21 years before the end of the Sengoku period, meaning we can also expect muskets to be introduced at some point. Here we can see some equipment models, some polearms, and also the chain sickle, which will be interesting to see if they can actually implement it. Then the katana, the bread and butter of any samurai game. There's also some interesting character models which looks like they will perhaps introduce a new way of kicking, changing how combat plays out. Number 3, Burning Empires. This will be set in the year 375 CE, 100 years before the fall of the Western Roman Empire, featuring an expansive map of Europe, Africa, and Middle East, with 24 major starting factions and 20 minor factions. Not only this, there are many planned features such as a religious system, new mount type like war elephants, sea travel, historical world events, and even voice acting for new quests. There are already some work in progress like the campaign map, new Saxon village map, different types of equipment like the Roman spatha, intercisor helmets, and various types of shields. This is by far the most ambitious project in the entire list. It sounds absolutely amazing, but my only concern is, how many years will it take? Number 4, the Old World. If you are a Warhammer fan, you will definitely love this mod. This is set in the Warhammer fantasy world at the time of Karl Franz's ascension to the throne of the Empire, which is the year 2502 IC. The factions they are planning to release are the Empire of Men, Dwarves, and the Vampire Counts, and there will be many more to come. So far, they have not created as much content as the other mods, but they have made various types of shields, some weapon models, mostly axes, and a set of dwarf armor that belongs to the true king of Carrick 8 Peaks, Belager Ironhammer. Finally arriving at number 5, Kingdom of Arda. This is probably the most popular one on the list, mainly due to their transparency in communication and has the most content compared with the other ones. The mod is set in the Lord of the Rings world, containing many features such as the Middle-earth campaign map, a story mode, 35 new factions, new playable race like elves, dwarves, orcs, hobbits, and goblins, etc., new creatures, music, audio, weapons, armor, mounts, and much more. They also have done a lot of models of various types like armory and weaponry for different factions and races already. There is Terror Guards of Gondor, Rowan Royal Guards, Lithian Rangers, Axemen of Nosnark, and many more that would take way too long to show them all. If you're interested in any of these mods, make sure to join the Discord server or follow them on their moddb.com page to stay up to date. Links will be in the description down below. So that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys found the video helpful. If it did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more Bannerlord content. If you want to further support me, you can join to become a member. So as always, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.